Hi guys, welcome to Full Time Devils. I'm Adam O'Cola. This is tomorrow's transfers today. It's Monday night. I'm not usually with you guys on Monday night, but I am here. Stephen Howson is away somewhere camping in some field. If you go walking your dog, you might see him about somewhere. So yeah, Steve ain't here today. It's me, in for Steve, and we've got plenty of stuff to talk about today. We are talking Timothy Fosu-Mensah, Serge Aurier, Ivan Perisic, Gareth Bale, names that you've heard before. Well, Timothy Fosu-Mensah probably not, but we did discuss Timbo earlier on today on Full Time Devils. So if you want the full lowdown on him, then of course watch that after you've watched tomorrow's transfers today, because we're bringing you the news that's going to be in the headlines tomorrow, in the back pages tomorrow, and we're bringing them to you tonight. So first things first, as you can see right next to my face, well, my chin here, it says Borthwick Jackson to Leeds on loan. That's the first official confirmed news of the day that we have to bring you. There was expected to be another move confirmed. Now that is likely to still be confirmed by tomorrow, and that's Timothy Fosu-Mensah to Crystal Palace. He's had his medical in London today, ahead of a potential season-long loan move. Jose Mourinho has been speaking about that in the press as well. It's all over BBC and similar websites. So that one is definitely something that's in the making. Only a failed medical can stop that from happening. And considering Timothy Fosu-Mensah has been playing for Manchester United this pre-season, hasn't suffered any injuries, you'd think his name will be added below Borthwick Jackson's there in the next couple of days. So that's where we are up to with the confirmed news and the loan moves with the players out. Now let's talk Serge Aurier. First things first, I can see Cheeky Sport are in the house. So thank you very much to Cheeky Sport for getting involved. Now after you've watched this, head over to Cheeky Sport because they've not long uploaded their new video about the Community Shield. Now obviously United weren't involved, but Cheeky Sport is always great for a bit of a laugh. So make sure you go and check that out straight after we've finished here on tomorrow's transfers today. And first things up on tomorrow's transfers today is more on Serge Aurier. Now I was about to say this is an update on Serge Aurier, but it's not an update on Serge Aurier. Now I'm going to come to your comments straight after I've spoken about this. So it's in the Daily Mail. Now we were expecting an update today because we understand his court case was to go, his appeal through court was to go through today. But there must be no decision on that made yet, or at least publicly, because nothing has been said in regards to whether he's been successful in that appeal. But the Daily Mail are probably jumping the gun a little bit and saying Manchester United and Chelsea are going head-to-head for his signature. We don't know yet whether he's allowed in the country. We know he's got his legal issues going on at the moment, and we need that to be cleared first before we know whether he can play in England or not. So Daily Mail have jumped the gun. You'd expect that, wouldn't you? Considering it's the Daily Mail. But they're talking Serge Aurier tomorrow, and we still haven't got an update on his court case. So we are waiting for that. Now, if Serge Aurier is any closer to a Manchester United move tomorrow, or any news comes out relating to Manchester United and Serge Aurier, we'll be the first ones to let you know here on Full Time Devils. So make sure you keep it locked. Josh, thank you for getting in the comments. Tom Talbot, thank you for getting involved. Would love Bale. Don't see it happening though, says Kyle Marshall. We'll get on to Gareth Bale a little bit later. Devon, on the other hand, really wants us to sign Bale. Sid, thank you for your nice comment. George says Bale to United equals Premier League champions, and I kind of feel the same along the same lines as that, although I'm a little bit sceptical as whether it will happen. AK says Serge Aurier would be a great signing with Timothy Fosu-Mensah on his way out as well. Do we need cover at right back? Although we have got Matteo Darmian, Antonio Valencia who can play at right back. Do we need another? Probably not. Is Matteo Darmian on his way out? We've heard he's linked with a move to Italy, although Jose Mourinho has said he wants to keep him. There's been no more signs whether he's going to go. So it doesn't look like Darmian's going anywhere. Would Serge Aurier be another player in a position that we don't need? And should we focus elsewhere, like on that left attacking midfield position that Jose Mourinho wants to fill? Speaking about that left attacking midfield position that Jose Mourinho wants to fill with a signing, and it's the fourth signing he wanted to make. Ivan Perisic has been linked with a move to Manchester United for a long, long time. He's gone quiet in the last 2 weeks, and the Express are reporting on Jose Mourinho's comments in the press where he's kind of given up. He's resigned to the fact that Ivan Perisic isn't going to be a Manchester United player. Inter Milan wanted 50 million quid or something like that. Crazy money. And that may be the case of why Manchester United are now thinking, shall we wait and see what happens with Gareth Bale? Because if Gareth Bale becomes available, he's going to be more than £50 million, I would guess. But not much more than £50 million. And it will probably be worth the bigger transfer fee than spending £50 million on Ivan Perisic. S. Jewett says, strange, Perisic is the only left-sided player we've been linked with. We have been linked with Gareth Bale as well. Bayern TV are in the house. What's going on, guys? Thank you for joining us here. Maybe we will meet you guys in the Champions League this season. Rival fans are always welcome here on Full Time Devils. As long as you're not being a knobhead in the comments, we'll welcome you guys. So thank you for getting involved, Bayern TV. Bale is a better choice than Perisic, says Amir. I think almost everybody would agree with that as well, that Bale is a better choice. Alex, with his usual Guinness comment, I'm sure he has that saved as in his clipboard, ready to paste onto these live chats. He's always on it, whether it's here or on my channel, he's always at it. Bale is a 90 million gamble, but put your hand on the heart and say Bale would be awesome, says Himanshu. I totally agree with you, Bale would be class. Bale is good, but we don't need someone who likes to visit the hospital regularly, says Mike Smith. Bale always injured, says Hurstich. We will move on to Bale very, very soon as well. But like I said, Jose Mourinho looks like he's given up on the Ivan Perisic move. And could that be because of the fact that a certain Welshman is coming available? Well, I had given up all hopes of us signing Gareth Bale, to be totally honest with you. I'm still slightly sceptical that this move is going to happen. I don't think it will happen. But Jose Mourinho's comments have got us all sitting up and thinking, could this actually happen? His comments today were along the lines of, if Gareth Bale is not wanted by Real Madrid, then he is there for him on the other side with open arms. And that sounds like a, Gareth, come and play with us kind of thing if you're not wanted at Madrid. And that could play in Gareth Bale's mind. If Zinedine Zidane does want to keep him at the club, but wasn't planning on playing him tomorrow, that could cause issues in Zidane's mind, in Gareth Bale's mind, in his agent's mind. And I think Jose Mourinho putting this out there partly could be mind games, but also could be genuine interest in signing him, because he is an absolutely fantastic player. He's ready-made for the Premier League. Look, he's had his injury troubles, but if Gareth Bale's available, you go and sign him. We need a left-sided player. I'd be a little bit worried for Anthony Martial, but Jose Mourinho has spoken about Anthony Martial as a striker as well, and Martial will get minutes. His talent means he has to get minutes, and Gareth Bale would be another quality player. And like someone said in the comments earlier, if we sign Gareth Bale, we're going to be Premier League champions, and I think it could push us very, very close to doing that. And Mourinho's comments, look, they may be a little bit naughty in terms of speaking about the player when he knows that he's not going to join us, but if there's any hope, I'm glad that Jose Mourinho's working on it. We've made our 3 out of 4 signings. We made 3 very good signings, Lindelof, Lukaku and Matic. And now, with the rest of the window left to go, with us doing the majority of our business, I think it's nice that we can target someone like Bale, because, look, we've got most of our business done. If he comes in towards the end of the window, it's the cherry on the top. And we could always, if we fail with Bale, we could always target Ivan Perisic again, although, as I said, Jose looks like he's given up on that one. So that's what we're talking about today. We're expecting tomorrow's headlines to be full of Serge Aurier, Ivan Perisic, Gareth Bale, Timbo, and Cameron Borthwick-Jackson. Timbo looks like he'll be completing his move to Crystal Palace. Look, gutted to see him leave, I'm not going to lie, from a selfish point of view. But I think from his perspective, and I've said this before as well, if Jose Mourinho doesn't plan on playing him, then Timothy Fosu-Mensah should go on loan and get football. Now, if I could have picked a loan move for him, and I really thought about it and sat down and looked at teams, Crystal Palace would have been one of them. They play in the Premier League, unlikely to be in a relegation battle. They're managed by Frank de Boer, who will be clued up on Dutch football, will be clued up on Timothy Fosu-Mensah, I'm sure. Fosu Mensah seemingly going to go and play on the right side of a back five as a right wing back, which will be ideal for Jose Mourinho. He could also slip in as one of the three centre halves as well. So I think this could be a great move for him, and it could be the making of Timothy Fosu Mensah. And I have no doubt that by this time next season, he'll be coming back to Manchester United, a much better player, and ready to challenge a 33-year-old Antonio Valencia for his spot. That's what's going down. That's what I'm feeling with Timothy Fosu Mensah. He will definitely be back at Manchester United. Joshua lets us know that his sister is a psychopath. Thank you for the comment, mate. A bit random. It's not about Bale, Aurier, or Perisic, or even Timothy Fosu Mensah. FTD, what's producer Chris on about these days? Cheeky Sports says, sad to see Timbo leave, but Palace is the best place to have him. I think it is a good move for him, and he should get football as well. Maybe Jose's looked at the way Andreas Pereira's come back too, and he's looking like he's raring to go and ready to fight for a spot. But I think also, giving him last season under Jose Mourinho, allowing him to see what Jose Mourinho demands of his players on the pitch, in training, off the pitch, allowing him that pre-season to train with the squad, to play some games for the manager and the team, get his fitness with the team, and then move on and go to his loan club where hopefully he'll absolutely kill it. Crystal Palace, aka Timothy Fosu Mensah FC, will now be all of our second teams in the Premier League, I am sure. Anyway, guys, this has been another great episode of Tomorrow's Transfers Today. Thank you for joining us now. Check this out. Tomorrow, the real stuff. Well, it's a glorified pre-season friendly, but you want to win trophies. You want to win silverware. And playing in a European final against Real Madrid, we want to win this game. United take on Real Madrid in the curtain raiser for UEFA. The European Cup holders against the Europa League holders. Really looking forward to it. Now, we're not at the game. We're at the game on Sunday. But what I would say is we've got every single thing covered for you here on Full Time Devils. We'll be covering everything from before the game with the team news live, an hour before kickoff to immediately after the final whistle goes, when hopefully United will be holding aloft the trophy. We will be with you then as well. So make sure you keep it locked to Full Time Devils. I'll be on the Twitter page from about 5 p.m. with Matchday Max, so make sure you join us then as well. Until then, guys, I'll see you later. I'm Adam McCullough. I'm out of here.